Yeah, that great second half defensively. We gave them some really good looks that first half. They go 7 for 12 from three, and I thought they had really good looks. They missed some open ones even. Second half, I thought we did a much better job of talking. Transition, we didn't give them easy looks, and I thought that really changed. Not giving them easy baskets in transition, not giving them those open threes. I really thought changed the complexion of the game. Oh, man, Miles and Will really picked us up there. Really, we got the lead, and then we gave them two wide open threes again, one in the corner and one on top, and let them get their heads back up. But no, they gave us a big lift energy-wise, and, got a couple baskets down. Miles hit a three, and Francis got a put back, and Ehab, gave us a lot of energy. So, and Will had some nice buckets. So, yeah, I thought they did a really good job.
Thursday, you talked a lot about how good teams have to play together and play for your teammates. It seemed like that was on display.
Tonight was our best night of the season, even better than Thursday. There was really a connection with all the guys. Even when they made their run there in the first half, I barked at them a little bit. They really responded, and I thought it was our best. Just everybody in the boat and everybody rowing the same way, and I thought they did a good job.
Was there anything said, from Thursday tonight that maybe might have sparked that in the team?
No, I think the biggest spark was Francis. Francis has been unbelievable the last 2 weeks. Reminded me of Dylan Brooks. Just all about the team and clapping and, get your head in the game. He was yelling at guys, wake up, we got to get going here before the game. And just trying to get everybody going. It reminded me of Dylan. Dylan's energy level, for the 3 years he was here, sometimes he got a little overboard, but man, you never had to question whether his motor was running. And Francis, the last 2 weeks, has really set the standard and has really given us a big lift. So that's the only thing I can think of, just Francis's energy in practice and obviously for the games.
It didn't seem like they really had anyone that could handle him down low. You guys just kept going to him.
Yeah, he really played well, and finished some. And we were down 8 on the boards at halftime, and then we evened it out the second half. So just a really good second half. I thought we really contested, their threes. I thought we really rebounded better. We were +8 in the second half. We only had 1 turnover at half. I didn't tell them that because I didn't want to jinx it. But, we went through a big part of the second half with only 1 turnover, So, the things that we talk about, guarding and getting some boards and not turning it over, I thought tonight we did a very good job.
Yeah, there have been times this season when it looked like you guys are starting to get some momentum and then you go on the road and aren't able to maintain that. Does it feel different now, or is it too early to say that?
It's too early to say. I told the guys the same thing. We beat Cal and Stanford and played really good at home, double-figure games. Our last 4 home games, we've got on people pretty good, but then we went on the road, and in each of those games, first half, we played really good, but then the second half, we didn't guard. I think I gave you the numbers the other day. We go to Oregon State, they scored 27 the first half, 45 the second. We go to USC, it's 30 to 25 at half. They scored 36 second half. And then at UCLA, we hold them to 28 the first half, and they scored 62 the second. No defense, no rebound in the second half. We come out, we play a good half on the road, but then we didn't have the toughness, to overcome the second half. So, we're going to have to go to Washington State and play well. That's always a tough place to play. And then, Washington's the best team in the league. And so it's going to be a tough finish. The only time I would say is that we played 2 really good games, Cal and Stanford, and then we didn't go. And the first halves we did, but our second halves left a lot to be desired. That's for sure.
How's it feel to send Paul and Ehab out with a win and happy night?
Oh, I'm happy for him. Paul's been with us 3 years and, redshirt year, and he's fought some injuries and that, but man, he's been a stabilizing force for us for 3 years. He's done a good job, and he came in this year to try to give the young guys a little help, and his energy when, defensively and those things, he's done a great job for us. So brother flew all the way in from Egypt, so I'm happy, that he had a good weekend, and Paul's parents were in from Chicago, so I'm glad we had a good weekend for those guys.
You have it's a good weekend for him, and you mentioned Francis coming on, Miles giving you minutes. I mean, it feels like you've got 9 now to where you can count on some of those guys maybe.
Well, it was, you look at the freshmen tonight, Miles was 2 for 3 and 5 points, 3 rebounds. Francis 5 for 9, 10 points with 7 rebounds, and I thought Will really handled it well. He goes 5 for 7, 3 assists, 1 turnover. So, those 3 freshmen, really had a big night, and really gave us a big lift.
Moving forward, it feels like you've got more guys you can use.
Well, I hope so. I mean, it's about sometimes me, sometimes you. You're not going to play great every game. And when you don't, you got to be happy for your teammates. But, tonight, VJ didn't, get as much run as he's been getting. But Will and Miles and those guys were playing good, so I went a different direction. And he handled it great. He was positive. He was in the locker room congratulating. And that's what you got to have. You got to have guys that feel great for their teammates when they have a great game. And knowing that 31-game schedule, no one's going to play great every night, and got to have that team feeling, and I thought the guys did a great job with that tonight. And VJ, deserves a lot of the credit because he just stayed up and kept encouraging his teammates, even though he didn't get as much playing time as he usually gets.
What do you make of Lou's Pac-12 play, 15 or 16 games for a total figure? How solid he's been for you guys?
No, he didn't shoot the ball well tonight. He had some open looks that, he didn't shoot it as well, and, probably played him a few too many minutes. But, no, he's been solid, 14 points, 7 rebounds, had 4 steals tonight. Didn't turn the ball over. Assist-to turnover ratio's got to get a little better, but no, he's making progress. And when he gets his strength back and gets those legs a little bit stronger, and he's got a good touch, pretty good feel. When he goes after boards, as long he's got good instincts there. So, no, he's been solid.
Anything else?